Today let us see how to write an equation, a quadratic equation, if we are given a graph. Okay, so the parabola which you can see here, that's the first question of exercise 9F. Now you have a parabola, and from this you have to deduce an equation which would be in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So here there are three things which I need to take from this parabola. One is, where is this graph parabola touching the y-axis? It's touching at -4. So my points, my coordinates for this will be 0 and -4. A 0 because it doesn't have x coordinate since it's on the y coordinate, y-axis. Next two things are, I will find the x-intercept from this graph. So you can see this graph is touching at -4. So coordinates are -4 and 0, and for this it is 1 and 0. Now what you have to do is, all these 3 points are to be listed in list 1 and list 2 of your GDC. Okay, so the x coordinate here, 0, -4 and 1 are x coordinates, so they go here, and so I write this as x coordinates, and these are y coordinates. 4, -4, 0 and 0. Okay. Now in your GDC you need to enter stats, then go to calc, and then regression. And here you will press x square since it's a quadratic equation. So when you do so, it will give you the values of a, b and c. So for this particular sum, the first one, I get a as 1, b as 3 and c as -4. Now this, by using these values of a, b and c, I will write it in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So it will be 1x square plus 3x minus 4. That's my equation. This was the question. I had to write it this way. There is one more method, a second method, which you can do it manually by considering these coordinates. First of all, let me take a 0 and -4. Okay. Now y is -4 and 0 you will put it in all the x places of this equation. So here I will get a into 0 square plus b into 0 plus c, and here in the place of this is the y coordinate -4, so I'll put -4 here. Now since these are all 0 zeros, your c will be equal to -4. So c value you are getting -4. Similarly, you will take the second point, that is -4 as the x coordinate and 0 as the y coordinate, to get you this equation. And the third point, again third coordinate, when you put 0 and 1, you will get this as your simultaneous equation. Okay, now you can solve this manually. There is positive b, and when you subtract this becomes a negative b, gets cancelled, so you're left with a -4a and -a, which gives you a -5a, and this, when you solve, you will get a 5. So when you further solve this, a will be equal to, you leave a alone here, take 5 that side, so -5 over 5 gives you a 1. So value of a is 1. Now in any one of these equations, you put this value of a as 1, you will get the value of b, which is a 3. So I have put it in this one. So this I will get as 3. So I have a value, I have b value, and I have got c value. When I use all these values, again I can write the equation in this form. Okay. So whenever you have a parabola and you're asked to write the equation of such a graph, then you need to find out the points from the graph. Supposing if the parabola is not touching the y-axis, it's somewhere say this way, it's this way, it's not touching the y-axis, then you can take vertex as the third point. Your first and second will be x and x, and the third one you can take it as a vertex. Got this? any 3 points you can take on the graph and make list 1 and list 2. And if you want to do it manually, then this is the procedure. Okay.